May I remind you that trading is risky and not suitable for everyone. Your past performance, good or bad, is not necessarily indicative of future results. Please stay small, stay humble, focus on the long term, and never risk money you can't afford to lose. Welcome to QuantBox Daily. Today is February 27th. What is QuantBox? QuantBox is your global macroeconomic quant-in-a-box. It's a beautiful fundamental tool that gives you a fundamental bias, which you can then match with technicals to have an edge in the market. It's got some beautiful tools. It's got economic data, it's got global macro trend analysis, it's got COT data, retail sentiment, seasonality, market heat map, everything you need. 1 week trial, just $7.90. Now, in the past couple of weeks, we've been looking at the pairs directly and then checking out their fundamental bias on QuantBox. We're going to jump back into the market heat map for a moment and have a look and see which are the pairs that are doing the best for the session and which pairs are doing the worst. Starting off with the best. So Euro Kiwi. Let's take a look at our Euro Kiwi over here. So let's open this up over here. So Euro Kiwi coming through neutral. Okay. I'm looking for something that's really bullish or bearish. USD ZAR currently up. Okay, so USD ZAR strong buy. Now it is up, which means obviously it's high. We want to be careful of that, but there are opportunities to buy pullbacks. Let's take a look. So as you can see right now, very far above the profit-taking zone. You'll remember that previously, a few weeks ago, the signal was to buy down here and potentially take profit over here if you got a lower low, lower high, which you did not. So you'd still be in this trade. Currently, you are still bullish. You're looking for a buy. Your buy is down there. And of course, you're paying very careful attention to the 21 EMA on the 4-hour time frame. And your target for the week is up here. Now, you are quite significantly above the profit-taking zone. You're currently at a monthly R3. So if this is not your cup of tea, because it's too high, that's fine. If, however, you want to scalp this, then, of course, you're doing the exact same thing I just mentioned, but you're looking for price to come down to support, okay? Use it as you see fit. Just remember that you are very, very high and you currently are coming up to some resistance. Okay, let's take a look. So now back to our market heat map. Pound Kiwi over here. Let's take a look at Pound Kiwi. Pound Kiwi coming through neutral. Okay. Let's take a look at Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie coming through neutral. Let's take a look at Dollar Swissy. Dollar Swissy coming through with a buy. Let's take a look. My default, I'll add Dollar Swissy over here. All right, so quite high up. There are continuations going on here. So let's take a look at our 4-hour time frame. Okay, so your target is your 21 EMA. Okay, price has come all the way back down though. And you got some support over here. And you got some support over here. Okay. You are currently very high. You definitely want to pull back before you buy this. Okay. All right. Let's look at Pound Aussie. Pound Aussie coming through with a buy. Let's take a look. Okay. Look at our 4-hour. Okay. Pound Aussie, you're looking for a pullback as well. Some support over there. Some support over here. And most importantly, your 21 EMA. Okay. So looking for a pullback. When price gets to support, just make sure you verify higher, high, higher, low on your lower time frames. Okay. Cool. Let's take a look at the next one, market heat map. Okay. Aussie Kiwi. Aussie Kiwi coming through with the bias of sell. Beautiful. So here we got a pair that's currently up. Take a look at Aussie Kiwi. Okay. All right. So you got price currently inside this range, and I would leave this alone because it's got a bias of sell. You don't want to sell bottom of the range. Let's move on. Okay, CAD Swissy. CAD Swissy neutral. Let's leave that alone. Market heat map. USD CAD. Strong buy. All right, so you're currently out of that range. Let's take a look over here. Okay, 4-hour chart. Okay, so you're looking for a pullback to support and your 4-hour 21 EMA. Okay, you're not liking the current consolidation over here. Just be careful of that. If price comes down to support, make sure it doesn't make a lower high beforehand. Okay, make sure it comes straight down to support and then verify that support on lower time frames. Okay, cool. Euro pound. Neutral. Euro Swissy. Neutral. Okay. They still got losers. Look at the indices. They're all down. Risk off. Okay, Kiwi yen. Is a buy. That's nice. It's come down with a buy. Let's take a look. Kiwi yen. Okay, you're currently stuck in a range. Let's leave that alone. We've got Kiwi dollar. Bias of strong sell. Let's take a look. Kiwi dollar. Okay, you're currently in the profit-taking zone. What you could be doing here is waiting for counter-trend opportunities. Okay. Just because you're at that profit-taking zone, if you believe that price needs to come down to an S2, that's totally fine. You're looking for a sell. You got resistance over here. You got resistance at a 4-hour 21. When price breaks this resistance over here, make sure price doesn't make a higher low before hitting resistance. When price gets to resistance, verify lower time frame. Okay, Kiwi CAD. Kiwi CAD neutral. Let's leave that alone. Aussie yen. Aussie yen neutral. Let's leave that alone. Aussie USD. Aussie USD coming to a strong sell. Okay. You're looking for a pullback to resistance. Or the 21 EMA. When price breaks this resistance, please make sure prices make a higher low before hitting resistance. And then when price gets to resistance, verify lower time frames. Okay. You could use this as resistance as well. Just make sure you verify at lower time frames. I do prefer the 21 EMA for this trade, or the central pivot point, taking it down to target. Okay. But obviously you'll verify whatever price closes at on lower time frames. So you'll make sure you get the right resistance. Kiwi Swissy. Neutral, leave it alone. Aussie Swissy. Sell, okay. Currently in range, let's leave it alone. Aussie CAD. Okay. Pull back, resistance, 21 EMA. When price breaks this resistance, make sure it doesn't make a higher low before coming up to resistance. Verify everything lower time frame. So the majority of the pairs we've looked at today, you're looking for pullbacks to resistance or pullbacks to support, and then continuing the direction of the trend. And as long as that continues happening with lower lows and lower highs, you can continue selling down to target. Now, what you can do is you can go into market heat map before every market open, and you can check out this chart. and you can find the lowest and the most, well, the pairs that are strongest and pairs that are weakest, and then match that according to the bias, like on the left-hand side, just like I did. Look at your charts, and then look for technical opportunities to trade in the direction of that bias. Really easy strategy, friends. The markets are moving more, so you can use the heat map more. When things are ranging, then you technically look at the charts to identify breakouts. But when everything's flowing, this is your best friend. This market heat map is amazing. And you'll notice that as you refresh the page, it updates. So if you come back to this in 2 hours or 3 hours or whatever, we'll have some new data here. If you want to see your score chart summary and you don't want to use the market heat map, then use this. Score chart summary gives you an idea of all the pairs, strong sells, strong buys, and of course, everything that's neutral. Everything that's neutral tends to be two bearish pairs or two bullish pairs together. You want to be careful of that. The opportunities really are existing in the strong buys and the strong sells, the buys and the sells. Just make sure that if you're selling at resistance. If you're buying at support. And always verify things on a lower time frame by making sure that you're bullish on M15, M5, and M1. Or bearish if you're selling. Follow that and you should be fine. Hope you have an amazing day. Stay patient, stay disciplined, stay liquid, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have an amazing Monday. Bye-bye.